Hi, I'm Bungzy and welcome to another edition of Bungzy's 2-minute review on stuff I wish I knew about stuff before I bought it, where I do these quick little 2-minute reviews on ultralight backpacking gear. My goal is to save you money by picking the right product the first time. I have had the privilege of using both a Katabatic quilt as well as Zpacks sleeping bag at elevations and colder temperatures, and I have a recommendation for you. Now, these are both great products put out by two of my favorite companies. There is no bad choice here, but I do believe there is a better choice. Before I start the clock, let me review the numbers on what I tested. I'm using Katabatic's Palisade bag, which is their 30-degree quilt in a standard size. It has 9.5 ounces of fill and it weighs 17.5 ounces total, coming at a price of $460. I then use Zpacks' 20-degree bag in their long side, which is comparable to Katabatic's standard size. It has 12.7 ounces of fill and has a total weight of 18.7 ounces, and it costs $359. The data would lead one to believe that Zpacks' bag is warmer. After all, it has more fill. And this is where the review starts. Let the countdown begin. There is no doubt in my mind that the Katabatic quilt is significantly warmer. I experienced this firsthand, as I mentioned earlier. And keep in mind, this is despite the fact that I'm comparing using a Katabatic model that has less fill and is rated for 10 degrees warmer. I'm not the only one to experience the difference. I've included a link in my video description down below to Outdoor Gear Lab's own review of this product, which validates my own experience. The question now is, well, how is this possible? First off, Katabatic's design is more quilt-like, thus pushing all of the fill out from underneath you to on top of you, where it is more impactful. Zpacks, on the other hand, describes its own product as somewhere between a quilt and a traditional bag. So some of the fill will naturally fall underneath you, as opposed to staying again on top of you where it keeps you warmer. I contacted Katabatic to validate this further. Their explanation was actually more interesting. They said the answer is in the loft design. Here's the critical point. Loft is not just a factor of fill weight. Loft is also a factor of how the baffles are engineered and constructed. I have some videos for you which I'll throw up. It still doesn't do it justice though. Let me put it this way. If you were to walk into a retail store, if there was such a thing that had both products, and you put your hands on this, you would see exactly what I'm talking about. It's pretty self-evident that the engineering on the Katabatic design is at a whole other level. The baffles are more three-dimensional, if you will, so they hold their shape better, despite the lower fill rate. Sure, it's $100 more, but buying the right product the first time as opposed to having to upgrade or supplement later will save you money and weight respectively. There are other benefits to the Katabatic quilt, but that'll have to wait for another time. I hope I gave you something to think about. Please subscribe to my series if you haven't already. There are plenty more 2-minute reviews and ultralight gear on the way. Again, my goal is to save you money by picking the right product the first time. Catch you on the next one.